Today I'm next segment of my thoughts and my opinion how to save the youth of tomorrow before they get into the hands of the system, correctional system. I see it's a trend, that these youths today, I know it's tough for them. I know they give up on life and there's no way out. Then the easy way, deal with drugs, crimes, different stuff that get them into situation that they regret in the future. Because the job that I do, I deal with kids every day. They come to fix the cars, they see the problem, we talk about it. I always try to, give them courage, take a trade, do something that which is going to be benefit from you. They don't have a choice sometimes. And to the hustle, all I know they're always hustling, right? And a lot of them, they don't know hustling. You got to be smart to do hustling. Hustling is, they just get into hustling and they know what it is, right? A smart hustler don't get in jail. Smart hustler know his surrounding. A lot of these kids, they don't even know what they're doing, but they just want to be a hustler. They don't want to be they just want to be a street guy, but it doesn't work like that. You have to be smart to be on the street, or else you could get killed, end up in the jail. Okay? And so, parents have to start to get the kid motivated. I know it's tough. A lot of people blame parents for their kid actions, but I never blame a parent for any kid action. That's why they give you a legal limit to be an adult at 18. When a kid is 17, 16, they know right and wrong. But like I said, there's many bad influence on kids out there, and some of them are not strong, they are weak. They have to prove a point to them friend that they are tough, But reality is, end of the day, you're not tough. So when I'm telling kids, before you act, you think about it. Think about, there's I always say that there's always two victims to a crime. It's not the person that you victimize, but you also victimize your family. Because your mother, she knew that you was a good son, leaving the house to go to school. She don't know what you're doing. She never gonna send you to go kill someone, shoot someone, sell drugs, and stuff like that. Every parents want the best for their children. I don't care what kind of parents that person is. The parents can be a junkie, the parents can be criminal, whatever. No, there's no parents want to see their kid fall into their footsteps. They want the best for the kid. Okay? And people blaming parents. But you have to start blaming the kid for the actions. And if you don't get the younger generation now, especially the one from like 10 and up to about 17, that's the age you have to get them before they get into the system. And I don't think that any parents want the kid to create job for the police, create job for judge, prosecutor, and the prison system. Because I see it all the time. And it's a trend that when these guys, they get into the system, they cannot get out of it. Okay? They can just be released today when I ask, hey, where is so-and-so? Oh, he's back inside. That's all you can hear. When I don't see them come to the garage, I already know where they are. They are back inside. So it's a cycle. And it's a vicious cycle. And I have a few kids went inside, come out, try to be straight, try to get work, find job, start to work. Employer check their record, maybe a couple of weeks down the line, find out they have a criminal record. They have to go. I have one friend was working, probation officer show up on his job to make sure he's there. Well, you haven't seen what's going to happen. Probation officer show up to your work. That's a red flag to your employer, supervisor. They're going to fire you right away. He was laid off from his job. He was fired. See? So the cycle is that when you have a criminal record, you have no choice in your life, no chance anymore. Okay? And right now I have a friend, he finished all his degree and he's afraid to go look for work until his criminal record, his lawyer get it to clear, because he cannot apply for job. And because these jobs is hard, you want to work in a hospital, want to work with different agency, but he don't want to mess that up, because if you go to an agency and then they find out he has a criminal record, then he cannot work anymore there. I know one girl, she had a little fight. Someone hit her car. There was an argument. Police come. She been charged. Misdemeanor charge, for some assault, something like that. She tried to get a job at a bank. She can't get a job at her bank because she have a criminal record. You see, certain things should be criminal record, not like little argument, little pushing. But they don't care what kind of record you have. They don't care. You just put your criminal record, but the employer doesn't see what it is. So when they see a criminal record, that's a big red flag for them. You're a criminal. So for me, I think that things should label what is criminal, what the employer should see, and what they shouldn't see. Like this, like a rapist, murderer, child molester, those should be criminal record. Not like some guy that has a couple ounces of weed on him and stuff like that. Those things shouldn't be in criminal record. Because now it happened, you're gonna be in the system for the rest of your life. So how that person can change his life when you have a criminal record? So he has to be doing the same thing. He has to keep hustling. And that's the only way they're gonna make you hustling until you get caught back in the jail. So you're gonna be like rotation. You can never get out of the system. You understand? I know a lot of black youth like that are in the system because of some stupid minor crime, which shouldn't be. Employers should not be see that. I could tell you there's so much stories that I know. So what you're gonna be doing with this situation is like you have to go and get pardoned, you have to get a lawyer. Hey, where they gonna get the money from? So what's gonna happen? Back out on the street, back to the same old way, back into the jail. So what happened now? They're building up kilometers on the criminal record. They're gonna get like a long rap sheet, a mile long. So that kid is, if the person is finished within life. For when you say in life, I mean like, for get a regular job to change his way, he cannot. So you have to get the youth now organized, try to get them in school, take a trade. Because a lot of people is not gonna go to college. And a lot of black youth now, they know that there's not a job. They can study for anything. And they know that there's not a job at the end of the road. But you cannot give up. You have to keep going. You see? Because me, I studied for mechanic. And now I can go and apply for a job as a mechanic. But if I didn't study for that, I cannot apply for a job like that. You understand? And in the community where I live, a lot of people look up to me. A lot of the youth look up to me because they say, wow, we never see a black guy at the garage. So I'm like motivating a lot of these youths. And the youths, they need the motivation. Because they don't see a black this, a black that, and it's in your head. So I remember way back I went on vacation, and I had a lot of problem when I go in the bank and I see black people in banks, because I was so distraught that I couldn't believe it. Because when you live in Canada, you live in a white country, everything you go, you see, you go into a government office, it's all white. You go into the bank, it's all white. You go everywhere you go to the city, the police, maybe 2 or 3 black guys. You go into the fire department, you never see a black firefighter in Montreal. So your eyes start to play trick on you. And in that case, the black people, you start to degrade yourself. When I mean degrade yourself, you think that black people cannot do all these jobs. But this is job that black people can do. There's no kind of job, these jobs. But it's just that we're not getting it. And we're not getting the opportunity to do these jobs. You understand? And you got to forget about giving this job because like my daddy worked with CNC one time, he always said to me, oh, go fill up an application. It's because I know I'm not going to get that job. So anyway, I pleased him. We went, fill up the application. But that's the first application I ever filled up. And this application was so racist that I just fill it up to please him. Because they don't even ask you your qualification. They just ask you what your ethnicity. They want to know who you are. They don't ask you your background, your educational background, or nothing like that. They want to know if it's a black, if it's an Indian, native Indian, is a Caucasian. That's all they want to know on that application. Okay? So you already know when you put you as a black or you're African, whatever. So that's a disaster right there. Anyway. So that's the situation that we are facing in the community. All right, and just for the kids, they have to take a trade, get a trade, because you could take they could take everything from you, but they cannot take your education from you. And if you don't educate yourself, you're gonna have problems. I know there is hard to get work, but when you have that skills in you understand, you could go anywhere, any part of the world, and you can apply that skill anywhere. And before I used to work on and off, lay off, stuff like that. Since I finished my course 18 years ago, I've been working all over, working with dealership, so many different places until I opened my own establishment. So you have to go for what you want and then see where it's gonna take you, because you never know where it's gonna take you. But if you don't have that skills, and there's a lot of way that you can get it. I take a loan. There's a lot of way you can be on unemployment and you can get a loan to go to school. There's a lot of different government plans that they have that you can look into and see. If you're on unemployment, they can send you to do mechanic, any vocational training, and they will pay for it. And, and that's the thing I don't understand, that the opportunity that most of these kids have here, and they don't take the advantage of it. You know, take the advantage of the system. The system is here to help you, but they are not taking the advantage. You understand? Just want to go kill each other, fight, but that's not the way to go. You know, and I always tell these guys, there's not one victim to a crime. There's two victims to a crime here. Because when you go there, you kill somebody or you get yourself in trouble, your parents, your family is a victim. So before you think to do something stupid, think about the person you're going to be hurting more, your mother, your father, sister, brother. Think about the shame, the disgrace you bring on them. Think about before you do stuff. Sometimes you have a kid. You know, you have a kid, so you have to think about this stuff before you do stupid stuff. You know, but sometimes you don't have to prove point to people. There's a lot of time that stuff happened to me. I just be the bigger man and walk away. You understand? You don't have to prove point to anybody. Let it call you weak. Let it call you what they want to call you. But end of the day, you are free. End of the day, nobody want to kill you. You can go anywhere you want. That's the best thing in life. You can go anywhere you want without looking over your shoulder that someone want to kill you. You know? And they always say that somebody don't get killed just for the fun of it. Somebody get killed for a reason. Alright? Or else I would have been dead long time. See what I'm saying? It's an eye for an eye. You kill somebody for me, I kill somebody for you, and the trend keep going. Somebody has to walk away. Somebody has to be the bigger man. Somebody has to be a loser. Because you don't want to be locked up in a 6x9 for the rest of your life. And I'm going to be honest, some people like to be there. Some people cannot function in the real world because you've been there from since you was a youth. And that's all you know. And those are dangerous people to be around with because they have nothing to lose. See what I'm saying? So you need to get your kid before they get into the system. Also, kid, like I said, they're going to be creating jobs for the community, for the system, for the police, for the judge, prosecutor, and prison warden. That's what the kid going to be doing. Creating jobs for these people. And they already have a job already. And people always blame the parents. The parents have nothing to do with a kid going the wrong way. Because there's no parents in their right mind who want to see their kid go through the struggle that they go through. Every parent wants the kid to be a doctor, a lawyer. Every parent wants to see the kid succeed. Every parent wants to see that the kid have a decent life, a family. They can have grandchildren. And they can be on their own, taking care of their own bills. That's every parent's dream. No parent's dream is not to go to the police station, to talk to your kid through a mesh, go to the jail, send your kid money in the jail. No parents want to do that. So before you commit a crime, before you get yourself involved into any things that is going to cause your parents a lot of hardship, think about it. Before you do anything wrong, think about your family. And that's gonna make you walk away from a lot of problems before you do it. Okay? I have a friend, he has a kid, and he said, man, if I didn't have this kid, I would have been in jail. Because he changed his life around because he didn't want to see his kid know his daddy is in jail. So a lot of you people should change your life around. Try it, get an education, go to school, do a trade. Take advantage of the system. Alright? So that's my message for the young black youth. I know a lot of you like to be tough and play tough. But how long you gonna play tough for, I don't know. Gonna be a grown-up man and still being tough. It's not gonna work. You understand? But there's one place is waiting for you. Not two places actually. Like I said, 6 feet under the ground and in the jail, because remember, I always tell people badness is madness, because there's always somebody badder than you at the end of the line. That's why you get killed, because you think you're bad, but there's somebody crazier than you. You know, like you're driving on the highway, you're doing 120, you think you're going fast, then someone pass you. Right? So, like I said, there's no bad man. There's only madman. And this is my message to the black youth of today. Go to school, take a trade. You don't have to go to college. There's so much trade out there. Electrician, welding, mechanics, plumbing, air condition. There's so many trades that you can be doing, and after you finish your course, you finish your apprenticeship, you can start to look for your own business, make your card, give it to people, they call you, or make your own money on the side. You understand? That's how I started. I used to work on the street. I used to do mechanic on the street until I had my own little shop. You just have to go through the process, you know. So like I said, don't give up. Stay out of crime. Think before you act. You know, because trouble is something it's easy to get into and it's hard to come out. Alright? So peace out. Until next time on my thoughts, and subscribe to my channel and like, and I will have a lot of more info for you in the future. Okay.